Pretty we live this, right? Yeah, we live. Okay. Special defense isn't that bad. Oh, that might matter here. That might matter here. Because I lost my special attack boost. That might have mattered. Please. Let's go. Let's go, SANDYSHOCKS. Oh my god, I love SANDYSHOCKS. I love it so much. What is up, guys? Zoran here with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC ranked video. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your week is starting well. Anyways, so I'm bringing you guys a HISUIAN TYPHLOSION team this time around. And the reason I wanted to make a HISUIAN TYPHLOSION team was because we recently just got a HISUIAN TYPHLOSION 7-star raid. And you know, I kind of wanted to celebrate with it by making a team around it. And this is what I ended up with. So again, not the best team builder, but we'll get there. And so I ended up doing some minor adjustments to this team here and there, and ended up with this. So obviously the idea here is to try to get Typhlosion to just, you know, explode everything on the other side of the map. And this really the simplest thing here. And then I've been wanting to use SANDYSHOCKS. And what I mean, I'm using a sunny team, so I kind of wanted to bring SANDYSHOCKS and Roaring Moon into this, because SANDYSHOCKS is a really cool mon. I really like its design. It's just a cool looking primal magneton, and I really liked it. So I really wanted to make a team with it, and this is just the perfect team for it, I would say. I mean, weather, photosynthesis, life orb, it gets boosted in its special attack. It's able to outspeed adamant Urshifus as long as they're not scarfed, which a lot of them are, so it's kind of rough. But hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we won't have to deal with them. And we do have Victorville here with Chlorophyll to be fast with Sleep Powder. I have Whitelins on it to make it more accurate to hit those Sleep Powders, because my luck to hit these things are pretty bad. And it's mainly just there to just put things to sleep and be annoying, because Clear Smog is there mainly to just deal with the Dondozo matchups, because we don't really have anything that can deal with Dondozo on this team. Really, we have like Will-O-Wisp to burn it, and that's really it. So Clear Smog is just to kind of get rid of its stats, Will-O-Wisp to kind of burn it, try to deal with it from there. We have SANDYSHOCKS, but like we have technically ways to deal with it, but most of them are usually like Dragon nowadays. They're like Dragon. Sometimes they're Grass, but if they're Grass, then that's even better for me, because then I can just Typhlosion them after a Clear Smog. Steel would be like the worst thing ever, but then we have Willow. Of course, like I said, Will-O-Wisp would work. Fire, obviously. Will-O-Wisp won't work, but we have Clear Smog, so we have ways to deal with Dondozo here. That's kind of like the idea here. We have Terra Fairy SANDYSHOCKS, mainly for the Regidrago matchup, because people do still play them. And then when you see those are usually those are basically trying to fish for wins in case you don't have a fairy type. So if you don't have a fairy type, and if you do, usually like Fluttermane, they usually just Terra Blast Steel into it, right? So they're not gonna expect the Terra Fairy on the SANDYSHOCKS, and even if they do, we have Earth Power to deal with it as well, so we can just hit it with the Earth Power. Usually they'll probably go for Dragon Energy into the Fairy type, so you could probably just go for a Terra Blast and hit it there without them suspecting a thing. And if they somehow do decide to Terra, then you know, we just go for a Earth Power the next turn, because it will be immune anyways, right? We have Roaring Moon, obviously, for another Tailwind setter with Acrobatics and Knockoff. This is the Roaring Moon from the last team, so I didn't really change anything from it. I think if I were to change anything on this Roaring Moon for this team, it would be that I would go Steel Terra with Iron Head instead. And possibly Dragon Dance over Tailwind, because we do have a Tailwind setter. Just because I think Iron Head would be really good into those Fairy matchups, which we kind of lack. We do have resistance to Fairy, but you know, it could help. And like I said, Victorville is really just there for Dondozo matchups and just to put things to sleep with Sleep Powder to kind of give me a better control of the battle. So really, obviously, Tornadus is here. I didn't really speak about Tornadus because we already know what Tornadus does. It just Tailwind, Sunny Days, Clown Stings, and then does the funny tornado moves to get rid of it, right? And yeah, it's funny because we just used a Alolan Ninetales, now we're using the normal Ninetales, and they're both shiny because I got this one through Outbreak. So gotta have my shiny Ninetales. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of basically the team breakdown. So let's just get straight to it. Let's go find a battle. I'll see you guys then. Okay, guys. So here is our first match, and I am not liking what I see. Something that's very, very fast is on the screen. I wonder if a late game Typhlosion would look good. I feel like they have to bring a Azumarill. If that's a Sap Sipper Azumarill again, that's gonna be making me sad. It might be huge power though. It doesn't look like something that you would want to run. Do we just go straight into the Typhlosion? I feel like they have to go. There's no ghost types to explode, but maybe they just protect explode. That could work with the Regieleki. This is a rough one. What do I do here? SANDYSHOCKS looks good actually. Actually, yeah, SANDYSHOCKS looks real good. Maybe do SANDYSHOCKS Ninetales. Nothing outspeeds me here besides the Regieleki. Oh, maybe I think maybe the funny Zapdos does as well. So maybe we go Tornadus this time. This one, Tornadus kind of works too, right? Now we're gonna go Ninetales. Ninetales looks really good here too. And then I think in the back we'll go with the Typhlosion, and we'll go with the Victreebel. Why not? I don't want to bring the Victreebel into this. I think maybe Roaring Moon was the better play here though. Roaring Moon looks kind of good here. But yeah, SANDYSHOCKS looks real good here, actually. Kind of deals with everything on their team, but then if they deal with it, it might be a problem. We'll see what happens. Okay. I wonder what they're gonna do here. Oh, maybe it's Trick Room? Their team is slow. Do we go for just like a raw Thunderbolt? And Heat Wave? Sure, why not? Let's see. I actually don't know what Gallade's gonna do. Maybe it White Guards. Okay. Maybe I should have Solar Beamed. Okay. Ooh, wow, that's a very tanky thing. That thing is tanky. But it's gone. Okay, that's pretty good for me though. In case I had like Trick Room or something, I don't know what that thing could do. Like, I know its sharpness. Maybe it Solar Bladed me. Solar Blade could work. That could have been pretty bad for me. Okay. I wonder if he's just gonna Terra the... Because we resist anything this thing does, I think. But I could just protect just to be safe. Because I really need SANDYSHOCKS to kind of carry me here. And I can just Will-O-Wisp the... Will-O-Wisp the Scizor? Well, I take damage that I shouldn't take, right? And this might scout for a Terra as well. If he goes for the Earth, the Poison Terra on the Funny Bird, then we can Earth Power it the next turn. Okay, there's the Terra. Just gonna see what it is though. Okay, I was so close to hitting that Earth Power. Ooh, Dark. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we could Terra Fairy that now. Okay, Will-O-Wisp goes off, which is nice. I wonder what it was going for here. Fiery Wrath, obviously, yeah. I mean, if we get the KO on the Ninetales, that'd be actually pretty good for me. Okay. Go Wing Beat. I'm wondering if they just go for the Bullet Punch now on that side, right? Typhlosion kind of deals with this pretty well afterwards, though. So I think I think I could just go for like Earth Powers. I could Terra Blast it, but I don't know if it KOs. And then I'll be right in front of this Scizor with it. We'll do it. Let's get it. I could protect though, and then we're kind of in a bad position anyways. Maybe I should just like save it. Yeah, I'll just go for an Earth Power here. And a Heat Wave. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of needed it to go down already. But we're running out of Sun turns, and I kind of want that Eruption. It did not go for what I thought it would go. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Berserk, yeah. Berserky Rurky. So it's not Choice Bandit, obviously, because it didn't go for I forgot what it went for. Oh, it went Dual Wing Beat, right? It does KO, wow. Did not expect that. That's the last thing I expected from that. Okay. Place it here. Swap. We do have our Fire Terra though. Okay, Medico. It's Medico. Okay. We've got 2 turns of Sunlight. I feel like I should just Sleep Powder this and go for a Eruption. I should have Fairy Terra'd. Maybe that would have been fine, even in front of these Scizor, because we could have protected the next turn. But I think we should be fine, honestly. Depends on what he has in the back. Sucker Punch. It has Sucker Punch too, wow. Well, that's interesting for sure. I think we put it to sleep then. We have Heat Wave anyways, so we'll be fine. Oh, it KOs anyway, so we're good. I put it to sleep just in case, because next turn, you know, now that we know he has Sucker Punch, at least now he can't just go for another one if it's lived. So that's pretty good. And we still have 1 turn of Sunny Day. Alright, it was this thing. So what I'm thinking here is I just go for a Sleep Powder here. And I just protect. Oh, I went for a Thunderbolt on that side. That's a good read. But thankfully we resist, so let's just put it to sleep. I like how he just looks like he just goes when he sleep powders them. He just spits at them. He just goes go back, go to sleep, get out of here. Alright, so we're gonna just go ahead and Inferno Parade this. Because it has to do its mandatory turn. Inferno Parade now is double the damage, so it's 120 plus stab, right? Oh wow, that one shot. Let's go Typhlosion. Ooh, SANDYSHOCKS and Typhlosion were so good in this. I'm so happy. Oh, I love SANDYSHOCKS. It's such a good one. GG. Okay, second match. Already starting with a dub is always nice. And this is a full-on... Oh boy. Okay, how are we gonna deal with this? I feel like they have to go Urshifu. I honestly do feel like they go Urshifu here. Which is kind of bad for me. Because I can't stop the... Oh, actually I can. I can stop the Trick Room with Tornadus, right? Do we just go straight into Typhlosion for this? Or we could even go SANDYSHOCKS, actually. SANDYSHOCKS looks actually really good here again. And we bring Typhlosion in the back with the Roaring Moon. Does Roaring Moon want to come out? Not really. I think we want Ninetales in the back too. I think SANDYSHOCKS looks real good into this team with the Terra Fairy. I don't want to do Typhlosion straight off because of the Urshifu lead. The potential Urshifu Trick Room lead kind of scares me. I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's completely fine. I have Taunt. Like I said, this isn't a big deal. This actually looks pretty good for me. So he knows I have the money stuff. Well, since it's that, I could just switch to my Typhlosion. It covers everything. It covers Wild Charge, Thunder Punch. I mean, like Wild Charge, Rain Punch, Heavy Slam. And even if he takes me out, that's fine. We just don't want Trick Room to come up. Fake Out can't hit it. Like, Typhlosion is like perfect against this Iron Hands lead. I feel like they don't Fake Out though, and they just go for a Wild Charge, which is correct play. Is to just go for the Wild Charge onto my Tornadus, and I'm pretty sure I don't live it anyway. There it is. Okay. Guess I should have gone for Tailwind then. They can't protect with it now though. Nice. Yeah, there's a Wild Charge. Gonna obviously KO me. Didn't get anything going up, but do we want to go into? Can we just go into this and just like wave and stuff? I don't know. I feel like he Terra's here, and it's probably gonna be like Terra Fire or something. I'm going back into SANDYSHOCKS here. I'm just gonna Earth Power this. Let's go for an Eruption. I kind of wish I got the Sunny Day up, but maybe I should have gone for the Sunny Day, knowing full well that he would probably not want to stay in for the Trick Room. But it's risky, right? If that Trick Room goes up, I kind of just completely lose. So maybe I should have though. I think I should have read into that. It would have been such a better spot right now. I'm gonna Terra Fire just to get the Eruption go. And don't know. Okay, so he's not even gonna Terra. He's not even gonna. Okay. Knows I'm Life Orb. But this isn't gonna KO. I highly doubt this Eruption is gonna KO. I know Personal doesn't have the best special defense, but I still don't think it's KO. I don't think it KOs. Kinda wish I went for the Earth Power on the other side now. Good damage. That first turn was definitely rough. Yeah, it didn't KO. I didn't think it would. That's okay. I think what I can do now is I can just go into Ninetales and just Heat Wave and hope for the best. We don't miss. Don't miss Typhlosion. We need this. Yeah, if I went for the Earth Power on the Ursaluna, I think I would have been in such a good spot right now. But I really thought maybe they'd Terra their dude here. Alright, Ninetales, let's go. Let's go, Typhlosion. No misses. Never punished. Get them both out of here. He probably thought it was Choice Specs. No, he should know. Frisk lets him know, right? He knows I'm not Choice Specs. Okay, so there's none of that, but we don't even know what his last Pokemon is. I've already lost so much resources, yeah. That's what I was afraid of. That was indeed what I was afraid of. Yeah, I think I just lose. What could I do here? Okay, yeah, he wins. I don't think I can win this anymore. Because I'm thinking to just Will-O-Wisp it until it goes down. Like, the only other solution is to just try to, like, switch out into Sandy here. I'm going for Heat Wave just to kind of get damage off, but I don't know how this is going to work out for me. Maybe we get a double burn off the Heat Wave. Hey, it's happened to me. It can happen to them, right? But I should have Sunny Dayed the first turn. I would have definitely just won this off the bat. 100%. There's a Fire Terra too. Dang. He might have saw. He might be like just doing that so I don't burn him, which is smart. Burn, burn. No. Do we just get drain punched? Yeah. Good play. I mean, yeah, I lost turn 1. I should have Sunny Dayed. Urshifu's just too strong of a mon. It's not even the Iron Hands, it's really just Urshifu because of Sucker Punch. Can't do anything else because of that. I think maybe I should have saved the Terra for the SandyShocks. Maybe I would have won. Because then I could have dealt with the Urshifu. And I could have still dealt with the... Yeah. Oh well. GG. I could have played it better, for sure. 100%. I just thought... I mean, what if he goes for the Trick Room? You know? Then I'm just in a really, really bad spot. Oh, man. GG. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Another Trick Room team? Is that what we're dealing with here? Is this just Tornadus again just to deal with this? I mean, the taunt probably won't even go off. We might get faked out as well. There's also the... There's also that. We could put it to sleep, actually. We could do that. I just have Typhlosion in the back. I don't think it's SandyShocks. Well, SandyShocks does hit the Heat Rent and the Iron Hands, right? It's everything, actually. Roaring never gets to play the game, but I don't think Roaring Moon is good here. Like, I kind of want to put things to sleep right now, right? Will I set up the sun and everything? But it has to hit the Sleep Powder, otherwise Trick Room is going up if I try to taunt, so I kind of have to do this. Yeah, it's Quash. I don't think I could do anything about that, right? Best thing I could do is Sunny Day and then just go for a Sleep Powder. It's probably Quash though. I don't know how Quash works with Trick Room. If Quash lets Trick Room go first. Oh, there's that too. I forgot about that. Forgot about that too. I forget. I always forget Sableye has Fake Out. Every time. Every single time I forget. I'm gonna taunt it just to get rid of that. Now what do I do? I still want to put things to sleep, right? I still want to put things to sleep. Oh, wow, he's smart. Wow. It's Mental Herb, isn't it? Yeah. Why? I have clear smog though, but I don't even think I'm gonna get to use it. Because I'm gonna get by a psychic most likely. Oh, this is bad. The best thing I could do is I could probably like just go for this and just so I can get that clear smog off. Because I don't think I'm gonna get it off otherwise. I'm just gonna go for Bleak when I need to do damage now. Yeah, this is probably the most annoying thing I could have dealt with. I can't deal with it. I can't make a team for everything, right? This isn't something I usually see. Oh, well. Okay. And we miss. We miss, of course we do. Yeah, that does no damage. Get rid of this. No more of that, please. Thank you. Very passive. Very, very passive. But if we can like lower it, I wanna taunt it, just so it doesn't. Wait, it's not. It's already. It's not taunted already, is it? No, it's not. We have 2 turns of Trick Room left. I want to taunt it. I'm just gonna try to put this thing to sleep because it's annoying. No more Calm Minds for a bit. I'll play. That's not gonna do anything now. Or put this thing to sleep. Spit at it, you know. Get it out of here. And then I'm gonna switch out before this thing can start doing anything else. I'm just gonna hit a bleak windstorm again and just go into the Typhlosion and start Eruption. Yeah, there's that. Okay. And there's that. Got it. Or it just fakes me out, right? It's Rocky Helmet and Clear Amulet. Okay. This was the last turn of Trick Room, that's why I made that switch. Yeah, good damage. Twisted Dimensions have returned to normal. We're gonna go for a sunny day here. I know we probably will get hit by the thingamabob, but I think that's okay. Sunny Day would be huge here if they go straight for that instead, but they can't fake me out. They can't Will-O-Wisp, they can't fake out. Can't do anything here. That's why I did a switch to the Typhlosion in case they decided to swap out as well. And the reason I went for the taunt was to stop any Lunar Blitzens from happening. Because it could cleanse off that burn, obviously. I could have swapped the Tornadus and save it for later, but I feel like... yeah, that's okay. Get my sunny day off. It has Protect. So he's banking on waking up. If he wakes up, I swear my RNG is awful. Okay, good. Finally, some good RNG on my side. I was banking on that. But then again, if he went for that, he doesn't actually get anything off with the Sableye. So I don't think I was in any real danger at that point. Now I don't have to worry about fake outs. At least I don't think so. I need to remember Sableye has fake out. It's always me forgetting that. Because otherwise I could have just gone Tornadus Typhlosion and just started sweeping. I don't feel like I should I'm gonna taunt this anyways, and I'm just gonna go for Eruption. I feel like he needs to Terra here, and I don't want to waste my Terra in case he does. Okay, never mind. Interesting. I really thought I don't know why they save their Terras like that. Well, I guess this makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. It was just to make sure in case it survived the eruption. You never know, they could. Cressida is a pretty bulky mon. I am not trusting myself there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just make a clean switch into my Victor Bell here. And just go for a eruption again. Oh, but then I'll lose my Victor Bell, right? Do I want to lose my Victor Bell? Alright, I don't. I think we just Bleak Wind here. Because I don't think Tailwind even matters here. We're fast with everything else in the back. And just go for Eruption again. Whatever Terra's here... Wait, he's not tearing. That's crazy. Critical hit on the Heat Ran from the looks of it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind losing both of these now, but I don't think we lose both. We lose either one. If he goes for Earth Power, he has to go for the Typhlosion here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna force him to Terra here, so just so I know which Terra he is. Sleep Powder. Inferno Parade. Yeah, let's see what Terra he is. It's probably Grass then, which is bad for me, I think. It's Grass. You don't see these anymore. It's so funny how it's always... The Terra is perfect for the team that I bring. Because you don't see these anymore. That's fine. What I need here is the Parade. Oh, that did nothing actually. Oh, we might have lost then. I think we lose then. Because we can't hit it. Maybe I should have went for Clear Smog just to get some damage off, but... This thing's Assault Vested from the looks of it. I'm not sure. I don't think Frisk told me. But I think it's Assault Vested. It all depends if I can live one hit. I don't think I can though, but we'll try. We'll see. I really thought I had this though. But the Terra, it was Grass, so if it wasn't Grass, if it was Fairy, we would have been fine. There's no way he flash cannons because it's resisted by normal. Yeah, damn, that does nothing. Yeah, we need to live this. If we don't live this, we just lose. Surely we live this, right? Yeah, we live. Okay. Special defense isn't that bad. Oh, that might matter here. That might matter here. Because I lost my special attack boost. That might have mattered. Please. Let's go. Let's go, SANDYSHOCKS. Oh my god, I love SANDYSHOCKS. I love it so much. Best Pokemon in the game. Best Pokemon in the game. Let's go. Oh man, so good. Let's go. Very Terra, I love it. It's doing so well. GG. Okay guys, here is the last battle of the night and it's a very, very scary team. SANDYSHOCKS again. I swear, SANDYSHOCKS just feels so good into this meta because there's so many things weak to Earth, weak to like Electric, weak to Fairy. But it feels so good to bring. I think it's just Tornadus though, right? Tornadus Eruption? Do we just erupt here? Will we outspeed Scarf? I kind of want to save the SANDYSHOCKS in the back, that's why. Especially if it's Lando that comes out in the front. Victor Bell looks okay here too. I'm gonna do this. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna go with it. And I feel like I go with SANDYSHOCKS. SANDYSHOCKS and Ninetales maybe? I think Victorville is okay. We'll see. We will see what we end up doing here. Do we need the Fairy Tale for this? Maybe. Fairy Tale would pretty much help me against the Urshifu, right? Especially because I think it's gonna be dark. Usually if there's a water one, it's probably going to be Tornadus to help it out. Bum 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 ba-dum. Dun 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 dun. Let's see what we got. Bum ba da 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 da. Na 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 na. No 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 don't. Okay, I got. I'm sorry. I'm singing for no reason. Its speed was heightened. Oh, I don't know if we outspeed even with Tailwind. Maybe we just Tailwind and protect. I think we just die here though. This is not a good lead for me. I'm just gonna go for it. Wing it. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh, he did go for it though. Maybe I need. You know what? If I were to make this team again, I think this Tornadus needs to just be for your tank. I really need to set things up. I went straight for the Shadow Ball. Okay. That's fine. I don't think that's a problem. I think we're okay. I think we go into SANDYSHOCKS here. And Sunny Day. And maybe just go for... Maybe he protects. I don't know. I didn't see... Oh no, it was booster energy, right? I feel like it should protect here. And I'm just gonna Earth Power the... This. This is a read, and if it goes wrong, then I probably just lose. Because, I really needed to protect. And then I'll be fine. Fairy Terra is just to kind of like cover Drain Punch hitting me, just in case it does hit me. I love how that thing spins around. The hat just keeps spinning. It's so funny. No protect, that's bad. That is bad for me. I needed it to protect there. Oh, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. Maybe I should have gone for it then. But I really thought it would go for, you know, that. So has Terra. Switching to Victory Bell and Protect. Because Victory Bell with Tailwind and stuff should be faster. We're not faster than this Fluttermane anymore though. And he still has an entire Mon in the back too. I was really hoping that would have done way more damage. I wonder if Eruption, Fire Eruption would have taken it out. The reason I didn't want to Terra Fire is because if he predicts the Terra Fire, which is pretty obvious when I'm going for a hard hit, I didn't want to risk just flat out dying here. I didn't want to risk getting faked out. Oh, this is bad. Oh my god. Wow. That thing is insane. That's insane. I didn't think it would do that much. Oh, then I 100% lose. I think the Arcanine just sweeps. I can't take any hits from it. That was my only chance at that point. Yeah, I think it just sweeps. I think if anything, I need to make this Tornadoes more tankier. I think a more defensive one, because Bleakwind isn't doing that much damage from what I see. There's so many things that are very extremely bulky in this game that it feels like Bleakwind does no damage. Yeah, because I just go down here. That creep was not needed. You didn't have to overkill my poor Tornadoes like that. Yeah, we're slower now. Oh, we lived. Ah, man. It was a call. I needed to protect. I really needed that Flutter Mane to protect. I don't know why he didn't protect with the Flutter Mane. Because I think I would have been fine if he protected. Yeah, and it's this thing. Yeah, we lose. Priority over priority. Can't do anything about that. There's too much priority on the enemy team. GG. Damn, I really wish he protected. Oh well. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Two for two. It's okay, 50% win rate. Better than 0%. So it did better than what I was expecting it to do. Only thing to note is Tornadoes definitely needs to be more tanky. I'm just 252, 252. Thinking maybe Bleakwind will come in handy, but there's never a time where I can just go, yeah, Bleakwind. Like, Bleakwind can come in handy, but it's like I need Tailwind, I need Sunny Day, and if it's Trick Room, I need a Taunt as well, right? So tankier Tornadoes that can live like a Wild Charge would be better in that sense, because then I can set up the Sunny Day the next turn, especially if they try to focus down the Tornadoes because they can't fake out. And that's usually what they go for, right? They're going for a Wild Charge if it's going to be Tornadoes Typhlosion. So I feel like that is probably the play to get a much bulkier Tornadoes that can survive things like Wild Charge, Iron Hands. That's probably the play here. But other than that, I feel like the team's okay. It does seem like it has an issue with Flutter Mane, but that's why I said Roaring Moon with Steel Terra, Dragon Dance, I feel like would be much better in this team. It covers for the Flutter Mane. You get the life. You can go, instead of acrobatics, you go Iron Head and knockoff. You don't run Tailwind, you run Dragon Dance, and you run Protect, and that's the set. And you have Iron Hand for the Flutter Manes or any other fairy types, and you have to knock off for like O'Dangles and stuff. So all in all, it would be, I think a Steel Terra Roaring Moon Iron Head would be better on this team. But it's just because this is the only Roaring Moon I have, and I didn't want to keep swapping it in and out of its Terra, because Terra shards, even though I have a lot, it will rack up, and I don't want to waste so many on just switching out Roaring Moon like that. So that's kind of why I went with what I had. Tornadoes here as well. I think I definitely would switch it to a more tankier one. SANDYSHOCKS definitely was good in this team. I loved it. It performed really well. Same with TYPHLOSION. TYPHLOSION did its job. Ninetales could potentially be changed for maybe something else, but Ninetales getting instant sun, especially against the Trick Room teams, feels really good because you put up the sun, you don't have to set up, and then you can just go for a raw heat wave with TYPHLOSION Eruption, and usually a Terrifier should just get the KO unless they predict it. It's hard because if they predict it, then you just lose a lot of damage. And then I just lose the TYPHLOSION and my Terra at the same time. That's kind of what happened in the last one. I really didn't expect them to go for a fake out on the Tornadoes, because most Tornadoes, if not every Tornadoes, is literally a Cover Cloak variant, especially on ladder. Maybe not in like open team sheets and tournaments, but in ladder, every time I see a Tornadoes, it's Cover Cloak, like every single time. So it's super surprising. That's why that first Iron Hands went for the Wild Charge, because it knew there's no way I'm going to fake this out. Might as well just go for the Wild Charge and KO it. That way you can't taunt me for it permanently, right? All in all, this team was really fun. I really enjoyed it. TYPHLOSION, definitely really cool mon. Make sure you got, well, I can't say make sure to get your TYPHLOSION because the event already ended, right? But I hope you guys got your Typhlosion and make, you know, cool teams with it. But no, thank you guys for watching, guys. Really appreciate you guys for just watching, commenting. Really do like reading the comments, especially all you guys that are trying to be helpful with your advice. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm new. I'm still new to VGC. I am not a professional VGC veteran. I am very, very new to the format, to the competitive scene, and I do want to play in tournaments and stuff, but I have a lot to go. And the first thing I want to do is try to like fix my team building, get better at it. And you know, any advice is welcome. I don't. You guys have been awesome so far. Like those is, even it's only a couple of you. There's only like 2 or 3 comments. It's still very helpful. Like Landorus, Sheer Force, working with Life Orb because Life Orb doesn't give you the recoil damage when thanks to Sheer Force. That's something I didn't know, so that's really, really cool, and I really appreciate you guys for letting me know. Like that's awesome of you guys. So you know, if you guys want to hang out, come to my Discord, leave some rentals. You know, like I really do need rentals. I'm running out of resources, guys, and making teams it takes a bit because I have to make sure they at least work to a degree, right? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more Pokemon VGC content. Rental code and the Pokepaste will be in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.